Welcome back, YouTubers. Welcome back. The one thing I want to show you today is 3 steps to bring a drawing from FreeCAD into KiCad. So it looks like this, the shape. So you can build it yourself using the draw line, the draw arcs, the rectangle, the circle, but it's going to take you forever. I found easier to do in FreeCAD. So what I did here, I did sketch, and this is the sketch. So I got 20 millimeters here, 35 millimeters. So once it was fully defined or fully constrained, I did as a path, and then I created integral. I put a page here, and then I insert the view, and then I right click on the view, and then I did export DXF. Once I did the export DXF, I came into KiCad. It took me about 5 times. So I went import, graphics. So you even see B5, I see. And then I selected everything in millimeters, so I did in millimeters. And then there you go. That's the shape right there. And I did the measurements in the user drawing. So now you see here 20, 25, the radius. So when I'm placing the components here, I don't want to see that, so I hide user drawings. So you click on the eye, and this little eye right here, you click it, and that's gonna hide. So now you don't see those dimensions. Okay, so now we go to the schematic, and the one thing I want to show you here, the way I did the drawing. So I got 4 resistors here and this connector. But what I want to do is I want 4 more. So I'm going to select, you take a right click, copy, right click, paste. So as you can see, and now we're going to go to Tools, Update, Schematic, and I want to show you my options here. The options that I have, selected here: replace footprints with those with specific symbols, delete footprints with no symbols. Meaning if you don't have a symbol in the schematic, it's going to delete it. Replace footprints with those specific by symbols. So whatever it's linked in the symbol is going to come in here. So if you go to schematic, and then you come here, you double click, and you look at it, see footprint, that's what I selected. So now we gotta switch back to PC Editor, and now since we have the nice shape that we're looking for, so you have R1, 2, let me see. Okay, so let's see. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm gonna grab this. M is for move, rotate. Okay, where that? That's not what I want. Actually, that's not what I wanted. So go back here. So what I want to do is not finish here. We're gonna take that tool out and continue. We're gonna continue a continuous series. So now that's what I want. So still a series. So series circuit. Then save it. And tools. And that should take care of it. So now when we move phi, M is for move, rotate. We're gonna put that here, then M for move, rotate, and then move, rotate, rotate, M for move, and then rotate. Okay. So, of course, this is not the way we want to look. We want to have it. So now, you select your component and do there is a, so now, okay, so let's go and see here. Let's go to, so I'm gonna go to view and then 3D viewer. So this is how it's looking like. Okay, so now I'm gonna do export for the cover for YouTube pictures. I'm gonna save it there. Pictures, save. So YouTube. Okay, save it. Okay. So now, once we do that, we are going to, so that was the one thing I wanted to show you. And I have shown you the steps and the steps to get to this point. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. I'll try to answer. So the two programs that we're using, so let's recap. So I'm using, this is KiCad. This is FreeCAD. Let's see, Control Shift. This is 1.02. That's what I'm using. And then for KiCad, I'm using version 9. KiCad version 9. Okay. So now we go back. I'm going to close that out, and then over here we're gonna so if you double click, you see orientation, so you can put 35 degrees. So I want it to be like 35 degrees, and then double click this one. 35. What happened? So more like 60. So select the component, properties. You can do properties, and then so 60. What does it give you? 60. So over here. So 60. What this one give us? Okay, so you got the idea. So you keep messing with the angle. Alright, so then move, rotate, so it rotates the other way. So I'm going to have one here. So if this one is, so E is for shortcut. So negative 45, 145. So subtract. So 45 minus 45. Okay. Oh, E minus 30. And that should go. So this should go E. Check here, minus 60. And so forth. I'll move that out. So we want to make it shape, like a circle shape. Okay, so save it, view, 3D viewer. So you got the idea, right? Okay, so maybe we want to smooth these corners out. That's something that you can do. So if I was gonna do that, right, so I go to sketch, and then I'll select here, I'll select create a fillet between this line and that line, right, and this line and that line. Okay, so we want to make this one, select this line, and that's going to be equal. So now we're going to make a dimension. This we're going to do 3, and this one 3. Okay, so now we save that out, and so now we got that shape. So now to move from there, we select the body. So here, and then so we're gonna do body, insert view, and we're gonna take that one and delete it. Oh no, I already have. Okay, so now you see it has that. So now I go export the BX5, so that's gonna make it 6. So I save it, apply, okay. Now I go to KiCad, close this out, minimize that, go here. Now I'm gonna do file, import, graphics. Okay, so let's do it like this so you can see it better. So go file, import, graphics, and then select the shape 6 that we just made. Then millimeters, Edge.Cut, that's the layer that we're going to put it in. I'll say OK. And now look how beautiful that is, that shape. So now I can delete that one. And move that one in its place. There you go. Okay, is the drawing the drawings we put in the user, so we might have to make those still 20 there. That's 50 there. Okay, so I'm gonna hide that. Let me see if I can show you like that. So we go to user drawings, we hide, we click on the little eye there, that hides it. Okay, so now we save this and let's look our beautiful board with a nice shape. Maybe here I want to smooth it out so when it drills it doesn't have that sharp corner here. Okay, so now you see you can import from FreeCAD to DXF. So now let's see. So let's say we're gonna make the change here. So this is smooth. So now we go again to. We're gonna go again, and we go to our sketch over here, and then we're gonna say. So we're gonna do. Create a fillet between here and here, and here and here, and the dimensions we're gonna make not a 3, we're gonna make a 1. Actually it's too small, make it 2. A 2. Okay, that's better. Same thing here. Dimension, make it 2, and we do it just like before, and save it, and close that, and this should be our new shape. So now we go here, right click, export DXF, and we're gonna do 7. We're gonna go right there. So instead of 6, we're gonna put 7 here, and then we're gonna save it. We'll minimize this. Go to KiCad, and then go File, Import, Graphics. Select the folder, 7, open. Okay, and as you can see, we got our new update. So let's select that, delete that, and now select our shape here, and for move, and so it's about there. Okay. R6. Why this is over here? Did I move it? And I unconsciously I moved that out. Move. Okay. So let's see. So 1, R2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so and now we go to View, 3D Viewer, and that looks much better. See this angle here, and then this curve over here. So I think doing in FreeCAD, the Edge.Cuts, the outline of the PCB board is way faster than here, because here you have to take some time to get to this level here, and as you can see in FreeCAD, it didn't take me that long. So I think I'm going to take advantage of FreeCAD. So, and the other thing is, it gives me also a 3D view perspective of the object. Well, in this case, I padded too much. I was doing something else, but that's how it came with the idea. So if I do, it will be 5 mils. So that's the board shape. So file, save. So one thing lead to the other, and sometimes it's like that. So I'm gonna save that, and I'm done with this board for now. But you still need to play with the. We select this E, all the properties, the angles, and then once they're in place, it's gonna look like so. Now let's see, view, 3D viewer. So we have a nice shape of the PCB board. Okay, so because we are proud of what we did, so we are going to fit board. That's the back side, that's the front side, and so with the wheel you zoom in, zoom out, and when you right click and hold, you can take a isometric. They should have, like, if I was them, I would use what they have for FreeCAD. So FreeCAD has, can show you, it'll be nice, but like having a cube in the corner to move around. Like if we have a shape here, right? Look at our body, right? They should do it like that. So when you hit the button here, you put isometric perspective, and then you get it. Or different types of view, front, left, right. I think something like this, it'll be nice here to move around instead like playing with the, so now I'm going to take a picture like that, and we're gonna save it, PNG, pictures, and so from FreeCAD DXF export to KiCad, and this is our version 2 picture. I'm going to save that. Now you can close it, file close, and we can minimize this, we don't need it, and that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.